That's why I have perfect mana here, as you can see. I think I counted, I wanted 14 lands that enable my check lands. And then I wanted, you know, just enough basics for my Fabled Passage. You know, you want to play as few basics as possible, but still have enough for Fabled Passage. And let's see. So I can play Triome. Looks like we might be playing a mirror match. No, never mind. Spire Bluff Canal. Yeah. Frank Carson wrote a good article about mana bases. So they're probably playing Phoenix, right? Should I just slam in our set? I'm not sure what's going on here. Am I gonna watch the Magic stream in a little bit? Oh, yeah. Is that the stream where they're talking about spoilers? When is that happening? I think I'm just gonna probably let I'd love to make a land drop, but I think they're probably pretty screwed by Narset. So I don't think I need to go nuts. I could gamble and iterate, but if I miss, that might just cost me the game. If not, it might just... I'm gonna use it so they don't just like play Phoenix and one-shot it. Even if they have a shock, it's still like... You know, what was it, like a 3-for-1 if they shock it again? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna let you just tell me what they're spoiling and we can talk about the spoilers as they come. Maybe that's better.
My mind needs a rest.
Not sure what to do here. I think maybe iteration is good. I think I'm gonna put search in my hand. I think there is such a thing as too many shark typhoons this game. The search can be cheap at some point and it'll automatically flip and pretty strong. It's just kind of top deck now. I think it was already the top deck, honestly. I think it was the best deck for MPL League weekend. Is there a reason to go with Blood over Jeskai? Not really. Baffling End is better against very few decks. Maybe something like Mono Black. The Exile effect is kind of strong there, but yeah, not really. Alright, their draw seems quite bad. Even in this matchup, you'd think like, yeah, even in this matchup, Helix just so much better than Baffling End.
Keep up the pace.
How's the matchup against Aggro is only 2 wipe. I think game 1's probably tough, but I mean, you can fix that. You can play more sweepers in the main. You can maybe cut like the Gideon. If you're worried about aggro, just put 2 more sweepers in the main deck. Or Baffling End or something. Alright, I could still lose this game if they have a bunch of Phoenixes here. Not having the one main deck rest in peace is a pretty big deal. Yeah, I think Gideon's still worth it. I was impressed by that card in every matchup. Alright.
I won't let you win. That didn't go according to plan.
Not really sure what I'm supposed to do here. I could just Teferi plus one more time. I could slam Shark Typhoon. Am I gonna die if I do that? I think this is actually better.
I won't hide from the. We need to move quickly.
I like my hands. Hey, Decky. Let's see if they can find more phoenixes. They need them badly.
Stop that now.
Could be just a giant shark rather than hard cast. Not sure. I'll give the people what they want though. Me when I hard cast Shark Typhoon.
Lakad mo to, Tol! Normally.
Oy, oy, oy. Yeah, hardcast not looking so hot. I got pretty lucky. If they had a second Phoenix in their top, you know, whatever cards, I probably would have lost this game. Might still lose. Probably just saving laps is good. Maybe not. Yeah, I think I'm gonna lose because I hardcast the first shark. I'm not sure. We'll see. Still feel like I need to find a sweeper here. Maybe not. Maybe they won't be able to play that many spells. What happens if you lapse? Is this a second stream for today? Yeah, I always stream twice during weekdays, or almost always. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. I have a schedule. It's like under the banners, but people just don't realize, I guess. Wait. Did I misclick or did my brain fart? I guess I thought I kept Narset. I wanted to keep Narset. Alright. Fair. Just looking for a little helix here. All right. I never figured out how to board against. I think I didn't board very well against Ken Yukihiro. I think the laps are actually kind of good against the Planeswalkers and against the Entity. I don't think I want Authority. I don't think I want Baffling End. I don't want Gideon. I don't want Search with Rest in Peace. I don't want Commit because of Rest in Peace. Don't want Commence for Smari commands. Kind of, I think this is pretty good. Is Electrolyze not good enough to be played? I think it's a bit too weak. Is a red part mandatory? I think it's good, yeah. You can play straight blue-white, but the red cards are really, really good. I started winning it all with this deck when I added Iteration. You already have the equivalent in blue-white. You can play maybe Behold the Multiverse, but Iteration's just the nuts. Helix is the nuts. Also, these fries in the sideboard have been amazing. I wish we had played wish we had played couple. Hard to get too wrong with Helixes, I think. But Narset's obviously the nuts against them. I have Gust and another Helix and a Day of Judgment. Balu? No, I don't know what Balu is. French dish? Never heard of it. It's just kind of no longer running Anger of the Gods or Deafening Clarion. I never really did. I tried these cards. You can build your mana base to support Anger of the Gods, but I don't think you need it. I don't even really think it's better than Day of Judgment. Make Grixis great again. Give us a Triumph, and we can make it. And we can make Grixis great again. Give us all the triumphs, you cowards. Get this helix here. It's kind of obnoxious. But they use a card for it. They're down to 5 cards. We have more cards. We have a rest in peace. Well, I guess we don't really have more cards, but... Don't need the helix. Brazen Boar. Oh, sure. Oh, I have to discard to hand size. Alright, they kind of got me. Alright, no crazy Phoenix turn. I'm gonna brainstorm because my hand's pretty good, so I don't think I'm gonna want to shuffle back too many cards anyways. Let's see. Let's do rest in peace first. I think I only have one basic planes. Whoops. Huh. That's kind of bad. No, it wasn't bad, but maybe I should have kept Triumph. Alright, let's brainstorm first. Alright, I'm gonna gust it. Because it have negate for my sweeper. I'm just gonna die. Let's see, go in case they top deck Shark. Or Phoenix. What's the point of Kahira? It's not super good. It's one of the weakest companions, you know, that gets played, but it costs you 1 sideboard card. I think it's still worth it. Alright, hopefully they don't have another shock. Tough spot. Could argue for no cycle. Just go down to 1. And then you cast Day of Judgment and you still have something to block a Phoenix. I'll play this first. Kind of depends. I mean, if they kept shock. I mean, they already played free shock, so maybe I should have something for Helix here, obviously. What did they discard? It's kind of annoying. You can't tell what they discarded. I feel like the graveyard's just in like a random order. And I feel like I'm gonna die if I don't find a helix. I think I'm dead, but I'm not gonna make the fancy play. Just gonna hope they don't have Phoenix. I think maybe I was supposed to not cycle Shark there. I'm sure I made a mistake somewhere. Authority would have been good. Didn't see any planeswalkers. Maybe Authority's good enough. I feel like I always end up regretting it when I have too many Authorities and Rest in Peace type of cards. I think one of each is good, or like 2 total is good. Especially on the play. Yeah, maybe you don't need all the sweepers. Maybe 1 Prismari command to not have... Because they can win a bunch of different ways, so you don't want to be like all Wrath of Gods or all spot removal, etc. Oh, the spoilers have started. Nice, nice. Ship them, send them this way, we can talk about them between games. I'm very screwed to counter that. Alright, so I'm going to play Rest in Peace, play Sulphurfall tapped. Then I probably want Narset in play. Just get rid of expensive cards, I guess. Shark are kind of medium in this matchup. They're good, but they're not... I feel like they're not as good as you would think they are. They're kind of slow. Oh my god. Why? I think you just have to play it, because if they have turn 3 Phoenix draw, you just lose. Or you're in like really, really bad shape. So you can't get fancy. No links since live on Magic Stream? Yeah, but they usually like tweet as they go, right? I mean, someone I'm sure is tweeting the new like Olive or... Let's see. See? Saffron's got us. Deck on Planeswalker. 3 mana Planeswalker with 0 loyalty. Numbers of lands you control? Esper Planeswalker? +1 Surveil 2. So you play it on turn 3. Has free loyalty counters. So in the end game you play it and you get to -6 right away, and the -6 is put an artifact card from your hand or graveyard onto the battlefield. Doesn't seem that strong. Alright, let's get rid of Pyro. Doesn't seem like busted or anything. Survey can be strong, maybe some graveyard synergies. They have all these shocks in their deck. I might wait a turn, honestly. I'll definitely just slapsing that. 1/2 Merfolk, Alan Walk. What Ulfrin is nice. Is that card busted? That card looks... I don't know about fun. I wouldn't say Rashad Port was a fun card. That card seems really good to me. It's a 1-drop, which you like desperately need was the Lords, and it can be Time Walk on the last turn. You know, you tap the 1 mana they need to cast their Titan or whatnot, and you get that extra attack in. That card seems super, super good. Oh yeah, good was Ether Vial too. You don't need your lands. Yeah, good point. Yeah, that card seems kind of busted, honestly. Timeless Dragon, 5/5 plane cycling. Plains card, so you can get Hallowed Fountain. Eternal Dragon was not a plains card, was it? What does Island Walk mean? It means that it can't be blocked if your opponent has an island. You're like Swamp Walk, Island Walk. Oh, Dragon was already plains card. Eternalize. Exile this card from a graveyard, create a token, so copy instead of 4/4 block. So you get a plains, and then you get a 4/4. Is card advantage? Is it good card advantage though? Seems like bad card advantage. I don't think that card's very good. What do I think about Jace Tainted Pact deck? I haven't played yet. I'm assuming it's going to be much worse than Oracle Pact. Because, I don't know, you can just kill a Jace. It's easier to kill a Jace. Well, it's not easier to kill a Jace, but killing Oracle didn't do anything. Whereas killing the Jace actually does something. Alright, I guess Shark Typhoon is good sometimes. They have Lightning X though. GG. Never mind. Alright, they don't... Federal land, this game is almost over. No, that's not true. I have a dead card. They have 2 cards. I think Blame's second Rest in Peace is good, because I have Brainstorm in my deck. Yeah, I mean, if they draw all their iterations, they might win. If they start going iteration into entity to get to Scry 2. That's really good too. No. So if I keep Shark Typhoon and they have another Phoenix, I'm just dead.
My prowess is on home your prowess.
Now I'm just dead to a shock. I'm gonna keep Brainstorm. I played a bit too scared. I figured I'd win even if I lose my shark. I'm gonna use Narset first to dig as deep as possible.
Prepare.
I've made them discard too, I guess. So we know they don't have shock. I don't think they have dispute either, but
I know what must be. Keep up the pace.
is gusting before brainstorm necessary? Case of counter. Was gusting before brainstorm necessary?
No one is more prepared than me.
Yeah, I mean, in case of dispute, even though I don't think they had dispute, yeah, I'm not too sure. Yikes. What did they have?
No time
Oh.
for a break.
We still have much
I don't like this chat. We'll end up losing to top deck arc like the. Okay. I'm not gonna end up losing to top deck arc like. That's close. And this matchup is tough, honestly. Blast. Think they're playing mono red? Yeah, the discard creature. I don't think it's going to be very fun to lose to Grief plus Ephemerate on turn 1. Alright. I'm just going to say go. Because if I iteration and they have Narset, it's rough. Even worse if they counter iteration into Narset. If I had a bunch of dead cards, you could like draw 2 and make a treasure. Wait, what? Pokemon? We Pokemon now? I cast my something something lion. What the hell? Oh, I don't know what to do with this Prismari command. They probably have Gear Hulk in their deck. Value Kahira again. Put it in my hand, discard it to command. Build your own card advantage. Pretty rough to have drawn all the basics. Should I play Kahiro? So I can Narset plus command, but then they get to flip that and they win with that anyways. Alright, let's do 2 damage and draw 2. Just go for it.
I know what must be done. You need to take it.
Thank God they didn't know we're out of basics. I don't know if I lose this game, but if they know my exact list, they know their field of ruinous strip mine here, and it's definitely a nightmare. Like, I don't get to cast a fairy that turn. Whereas now I probably just win.
Let's skip to the good part.
8 mana, 8 mana. I don't even need to gamble here. I'm just gonna play Narset plus commit. Maybe something to deal with a shark would be
Show me
nice.
your prowess.
I guess I have commit for the shark. Did they play multiple Filoverans? Just the one. Nice. The middle finger triumph. Went on. So tough. Yeah.
The focused and disciplined encounter no obstacles. Meditate and prepare.
If I commit that, they can lapse it. If I don't do that, at least I can draw Shark Typhoon.
Keep an open.
This appears to be GG chat. He did that last turn. I just think the greedy was for Smari Command. I should have, when they played Field of Runes, I should have drawn 2. Interesting spot. Alright, since I didn't draw a land and have 2 Narsets, I think it's good to play it. Also, I love to give my opponent the finger. Alright, this is a spot where you just jam, even if they have laps and whatnot. Just start jamming.
I have practiced again for this.
I have Castle, it's pretty huge. Really, it's probably going to come down to whoever draws more Shark Typhoon. At the end of the day, that's what a lot of these control mirror matches are about.
I know 88 ways of thought.
Dude, I have 4 lands in hand. It's almost impossible for me to break. It's just so ridiculous. Just so dumb. Oh well, GG. I mean, I can still win. I have Castles and Shark. I was actually gonna say, I was gonna jinx it. Well, I guess I didn't have to jinx it. It jinxed anyways. I was gonna say, well, I have all lands in hand, so I can't possibly break on Narset. Little did I know. Yeah. Well, maybe Castle can win me. I mean, it won't matter if I just top deck a bunch of Sharks. But they might have their own Sharks, obviously.
Meditate and prepare.
I need to play spells into their counters. Especially since they know my entire hand. Could try Narset to draw a card. I don't think it's worth it though.
I was not prepared.
Taking the fright for the first Shark token. It's nice. That would wreck them if they go like try to block with a Shark. I go Fry Search. Probably not gonna tap out though. I would have almost definitely fried if there's still a counter left on it.
Move in unison, like wind and wave. Keep an open.
This.
Reckless and ill-refined.
Have I ran into Pact yet? No. I've played against Blue-Red Opus deck. Maybe I should just frighten our set. At least it makes them use their Inquisition. -1 damage.
If you wish to surrender now,
Yeah, as long as it's not sharks or Field of Ruin, they're stuck on lands. How many cards do I have? 4. They have Memory Lapse in hand.
so much. The thoughtfulness before action.
Should be brainstorming main phase to make a land drop. Not sure what that was about. Take brainstorm. I think it's all about sharks, so I wonder how they come back in this game. I doubt they do. They need 2 fields? Yeah, they need 3 fields actually.
What began as a hobby quickly became something more. I quit my job, left my wife, and count down the minutes until the daily challenge drops.
Oh, what about the Isle of Man? I also moved to the Isle of Man. You're welcome. You're very welcome, Norm the Rhino. And thank you for the 42 months. The memes.